What's poppin'? And welcome back to Schlachheim. Today we're building our first complete gas station for the city. We are located here next to the Steingarten subway station in the TV tower. I built one a while back, but I don't really like the way it looks anymore, and it's outdated. To get started, I've already come up with a name for the gas station and designed a logo to go with it. Let's start with the gas station. I've picked out this spot. For a gas station in a big city, it's important to have access from the main road. This way, we can offer car washes, cleaning stations, and more in addition to fuel. First, I'll build the driveways on both sides. Then I'll sketch out the size of the pumps and figure out how many I'll need. Next, I change the flooring under the fuel storage area. This serves as protection, of course, and makes it stand out more visually. After that, I mark the parking spaces on the left, which will be used for self-service interior cleaning. Additionally, there will be regular parking spaces above for people who just want to shop. Now it's time to do the basic planning for the building. For a city center gas station, it should be fairly large, but given the limited space, we can't go overboard. After some trial and error, I found a suitable layout with a small area for trash cans and deliveries. The road will then run past the building to the automatic car wash, which is intended to be this small additional building. The road down below is meant to provide an alternative to the car wash if it's too busy, out of order, or if you'd rather wash your car yourself. For that, I've already planned these 4 entrances for self-service. Something else I almost forgot was the loading zone for deliveries. I've now added that at the bottom. Next, we'll move on to the building. To match the logo, I picked a dark gray with the large windows typical of gas stations. I tried drawing a light gray ring around the building to serve as a strut. At first I was okay with it, but you'll see later how I ended up tearing it off. This thick blue light strip then draws attention and provides lighting. There you can see how I removed the old strut and attached it to the light strip as a border. Finally, I added the logo. In my opinion, there wasn't enough space for details between the logos. Of course, the light strips and the logo at the back of the building are a must. Add to that the logo, the garage door, and the fence. Then it's all about the details. I used my custom trash cans to spruce up the outdoor area. If you'd like a mod pack with some of my custom blocks, let me know in the comments. Maybe one day there will be a mod pack available for download. Finally, add some ventilation shafts and lighting, and the area is done. On this side, we'll just add the logo and finish off the stripe. Next, I'll tackle the interior, which I don't do very often. It's never been a high priority for me, but for a gas station, I want to give it a try. Of course, refrigerators for drinks and other items are essential, designed with stairs and glass doors. Then I marked out the counter and found these cabinets from a mod. Compared to the fridge, these looked too realistic to me, so I stayed true to my style. They're made of stairs with signs as the frame. I recommend the frame blocks mod for this. I also felt I needed to fix the floor a bit. A long shelf was also mounted on this wall, along with another refrigerator. Now it's time for the checkout counter. I built it at a slight angle, with a walkway and 2 cash registers. In between, there's a display window for baked products. I also added a lockable window for serving customers outside. Not every gas station has one, but some do. A large shelf for products that only employees are allowed to access is also a must. Finally, 2 plants for a pop of color and a few floor mats. Then a wooden frame was mounted on the wall, and finally the double-sided ceiling with wood on the inside and polished andesite on the outside. Now all that's left is the staff room, including the shipping boxes. I have to admit that earlier I forgot to build lockers for the staff, as well as a restroom, but I'll add those later. Other than that, there are tables, chairs, and a refrigerator here. Before we move on to the car wash, let's take a look at the roof. Also, if you've enjoyed the video so far and want to see more of Schlachheim, feel free to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and leave a comment telling me what else you'd like to see in Schlachheim. Now it's time to tackle the car wash. Its design matches that of the gas station itself and is integrated with the building. On the outside, there is a control panel and a light indicator showing whether the car wash is open for use or not. To finish the additional building, the The roof will be installed along with the systems. Finally, we'll take care of the layout itself. I used a sponge as a brush. Then I added some minor damage to the road. Next up are the self-service car washes. I'll start with the building itself. In terms of design, I'm sticking to the gas station style. Of course, the logos along the edges are a must. There were too many of them in the end, so I removed some after the video was done. When it comes to the interior design, I make sure to clearly represent the drainage system. This includes the 3 different tubes. One is for rinse water, another is for soapy water, and there's also a brush with extra foam. On the left, it's hard to see, but the control panel is similar to that of an automatic car wash. Finally, there's lighting for the evening. To finish off the structure, I'll add the roof and some details to it. Then I'll add more texture to the road to simulate damage. Next up is the self-service vacuum and cleaning station. I started with the vacuum unit, which is where the control panel is located. Next to it, I placed a trash can for the waste. I also set up the gates to clean the carpets in the car. After that, I added the tube for the vacuum cleaner. It was difficult to build, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. Finally, we'll focus on the main part, the gas pumps themselves. To start, I built the fuel dispensers with the price display screens. I also placed a trash can next to them. Then, of course, I copied the finished pump and placed it in the other locations. I added a number to each pump so customers can pay at the register. Our Schlachheim Discord server has just launched. If you want to be part of Schlachheim, get the mod list and stay up to date on the latest news from the city. Link in the description. Of course, the roof is an essential element. I started with the light ring featuring logos, just like in the rest of the designs. For my own design, I built a light ring into the ceiling for each column. Then I just had to smooth it out, stop the lighting at the top, and it was done. Before I show you the gas station in action, I obviously need to finish the roads and vegetation first. That includes this large price display with the logo on it. I'll also add streetlights, bushes, grass, and more to complete the picture. The same applies to the other side. Here too, there is a large sign so that it can be clearly seen from the other side as well. Finally, enjoy watching my driving skills and feel free to check out the other Behind the Builds videos. See you next time.